gonna wake up in a minute. But go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, cool. We are live. Okay. Um, so hey guys, this is gonna be like a team hangout. We're gonna be talking about Instagram and where we're at with Instagram, and bounce ideas off of each other. And just kind of discuss Instagram. It's gonna be more of a tactical hangout. It's not gonna be one of those crazy motivational, inspiring hangouts that we sometimes do. Right? But let's go ahead and get started. Carlos, you want to go ahead and start us off with maybe the niches that you're thinking about. If you have any questions, maybe your username titles that you're gonna pick, so we can bounce ideas off of each other, and then we could go ahead and or we could start off with Karen actually, because Karen will be jumping off in a couple minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, Karen, just any ideas or anything that you want to share with us, and what you're learning, or what your, like I said, your IDs and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah. As for the Instagram training, I mean, I've kind of got stuck in and started making my accounts and stuff now. So what I've done with my first account, the first account that I made was towards stay-at-home mothers and stay-at-home fathers, and just basically parents that are staying at home, like maybe with their children and whatnot. So yeah, so I've aimed it at that niche market, and the username that I used towards that niche market was wealth from house. Obviously, you can work out why I've used that username, kind of trying to correspond with the niche market. So obviously they'll feel a bit comfortable. And
Now,
okay.
now, quick question, Karen. When you're saying that you're gonna target stay-at-home moms and dads, did you do research on the Iconosquare? Like, is there a lot of people hashtagging that?
Yeah, there's a lot of people hashtagging stay-at-home moms and stay-at-home dads.
Oh, perfect.
So yeah, so that's everything. All the niche markets that I've been using, that I'm gonna make an account for, are always gonna have to have a high amount of posts. Do you get what I mean? Because obviously
Yeah,
that means
definitely.
a lot of
Yeah, and
people
the
are searching
millions
for
would
that
be great.
keyword.
And the thousands would be even better. Like 100,000, stuff like that. Those are good
Yeah,
numbers.
I'm sure there's like over 1 million on
How do
Oh
I
stay-at-home.
yeah.
spell it? How do I type it in an Iconos square?
I
You
believe
just
all you're
type.
gonna put from Karen is gonna be stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home dad.
I'll find out the hashtag that I used, but it's definitely got a lot of posts on that hashtag. But I'll find it out. I'll look on my profile.
Nah, I
Obviously, I'll put
found
it on
what
my
you,
profile.
yeah, found what you're looking for still.
You found it.
Yeah, 339,360 photos, 380 photos.
Yeah,
Pretty
so
good.
I thought it was millions,
Anything
but
over 100,000, we're good.
Yeah, nah,
yeah, that's what
100,000
I'm
is
trying to say.
definitely.
So all I've noticed as well, like all of the hashtags that I use for my accounts and stuff like that, I made sure that they're all over 1,000. That's what I've personally been doing. I haven't really been using any hashtags that are under 1,000. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's something that you can probably
I
use.
think we would definitely have to go for maybe, we don't want something that's really, really small, because then it'll be harder for us to post a lot of pictures on.
Yeah,
But if you pick up a subject that's really, really broad,
yeah,
like you could post pictures for 2 years every day, right? And we'll never run out of pictures. But if you put something that's really like genetic, like really specific, then I think it'll be a little bit harder. So what other topics did you have, or what other niches did you want to focus on, Karen?
I decided to use kickboxing, as obviously that's a hobby of mine, and
Yeah.
I'm passionate about kickboxing, as you guys know already. And yeah, I decided to do kickboxing. So obviously, I can do, I can obviously possibly do videos and stuff like that as well to put on my page and stuff like that. Probably do a few kicks, or
And
do a
just
few
pictures and stuff.
stuff.
Yeah, that'd be
So
awesome,
obviously, people
man.
can correspond to that. And yeah, that's it. So I wanted to do kickboxing. I was gonna have my username as, because I've kind of written down on my whiteboard like the usernames that I'm thinking to use for my accounts and stuff like that. And I decided I was gonna put what was it? Kickboxing with profits. Yeah, so it's kind of like what Lisa Torres is on the training about kind of making your username stand out and correspond to your account and stuff like that, and to your niche market. Sorry, and yes, that was my third. What was the second account? My other account, my third one, which was kind of targeted at small businesses slash startup businesses. So that was kind of that target market was kind of targeted at that. So yes, it's yeah, that's. But I haven't yet thought of a username for that yet. So yeah.
Okay. So those are the three that you're gonna start off with.
Yeah, they're the three that I'm gonna start with at the moment.
Well, so you're only going to start with 3?
That I've gone over at the moment. But I mean, obviously, I'm gonna do 5, like I said.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be doing 5.
Yeah, I think it'd be good if we go ahead and maybe like start off with 3 or 5, and then maybe it'll take us like a week or 2 to put up all the follow-up emails, to put up to set it all up, and then start putting traffic. Once we start getting leads and sales, then we can start moving on to other niches. You know, because we don't want to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pick 11 of them, and it takes us 6 months to put all of them through. So let's just work on 1, set it off, work on 2, set it off. I think that would be a good idea.
I think the follow-up sequences and the follow-up kind of campaigns, it's like you can keep them generic and copy and paste them. Do you know what I mean? It's like say now yours is gardening and you got another one that's kickboxing. The follow-up sequence just replace the words for gardening, but it's the same kind of stuff. We just copy and paste. Like, let's just not make it too difficult and make it easy.
Yeah. What I'm gonna go ahead and do for you guys is today I'm gonna plan out my follow-up sequence because I want it to be somewhat, maybe like 10 emails to be specific, right? To be specific to the niche. And then you guys can just model what I'm doing if you guys like any ideas, like, oh, this is a good idea, I wanna take it. Because I know, like, for me, one of my follow-up emails that I want to send is I want them to send me a friend request, because I want to build up my friends. I want to either it could be that, or tell them, be like, hey, you know what, send me a friend request and join, a mastermind group that we're creating or that I create or something, right? But I want them to connect on Facebook so they can feel more comfortable of, just shooting me a message if they have questions, So that'll be one of them, But again, I kind of want to be a little bit specific in the follow-up emails to that niche, Yeah. Okay, cool.
Well, it is good. It's probably more effective to do that. Well, it's just going to take a lot more time and effort. Do you know what I mean? So that's the only problem that I would have with that.
So I think
if you got the time to do it, then yeah, go ahead and do that.
Why is it going to take more time though? Like asking him for a Facebook friend request?
Nah, I don't mean that. I mean that because he said he wanted to have his follow-up emails going towards his niche market. Do you get what I mean? So he's going to basically have to put emails that are going to kind of have to correspond with that niche.
It depends his wording. No, it depends on his wording. Because if he's got like wording that can just be like, how they send out them emails, call us. For me, I get horoscope emails sometimes, innit? And so they're like, call us. Did you know that your horoscope is blah blah blah? And it's like, or you could just replace that with Kieran, or you could just replace that with Josie. So even though it might be like, this is the kickboxing system. You could just replace the kickboxing system with this is the gardening system. Same wordage,
Yeah, you can do that, I suppose.
Yeah, it could definitely be like this. It could be similar to all the niches, but here's the thing, guys. We're gonna be, we're working on mastering Instagram, right? But again, we have to have our follow-up sequence strong. It can't be, we have to focus on quality instead of quantity. Because let's say I create a niche on, let's say, motivational speakers, right? That's one of my niches. If I go into motivational speakers and my follow-up sequence sucks, what's going to happen? People are not going to convert that well, right? But again, if I focus and, and again, we don't have to spend hours and hours and hours, but if I really think about what I want and maybe follow up my sequence properly and correctly and give value share videos maybe of motivational speakers, just give value, I think my conversion rates are going to be way higher than if I just put together like a couple of emails and then be like, okay, there, you know? So I think it would be a good idea if we try to focus on the quality of value that we give our campaigns, our niches, so that we can
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, but at the same time, I kind of understand what Kieran's saying as well. I mean, if we was to do that for every single niche, like obviously we're aiming to get like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm aiming to get some you know, quite a lot of what do you call it? It's quite a lot of Instagram profiles. So it's like if I'm gonna make all of them targeted like that, like it's just, for me, it's too much work, and it's just too much work for the, I don't know, it just seems like way too much work because that's the front end. We can't focus too much on the front end, like, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, like I like your idea of what you're saying, you know, like having, see, this is what I meant, kind of. It was more like having like a general idea of what we want each email to be, and then like you said, just replace it with the information from the specific niche. You know, it won't take that long, but it'll just be more specific. I mean, that's kind of what
I've gotten a few of Lisa Torres' email from, basically I went through a capture page.
Yeah.
And literally she's just saying what I'm saying. She's like, you know, call me crazy, but I'm a little surprised if you still haven't gotten exactly, you know what I mean? So she's like, call me crazy, but I'm a little surprised if you still haven't gotten started yet with the gardening profit system. And so it's just a generic thing, you know what I'm saying? And she says, like, however, if you haven't gotten started yet, blah, 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 then this is the ideal first step, you know, and do it now. So that's linking straight to iPass, do you know what I mean? It's like...
yeah, because you see what you just said then.
That's awesome, bro.
Exactly the same as what you just said to me. What she put on my email as well, do you get what I mean? But she just replaced it with...
keeping it generic, she isn't going overly in. Yeah, she ain't going overly in with kind of like, because she could talk about gardening, she could talk about different tools you use for your garden to build that kind of relationship, but she's not doing that, and yet she's generating 2 to 5 sales a day. Do you know? It's like, I don't know, maybe after we get the system set up, then we can go harder, we can go more in our kind of follow-up sequences.
Yeah,
but if we're going to do that, that's what I'm saying, like, let's just get set up, innit? Get all these accounts set up and running. Let's start getting those small wins, and then later on, then we can start messing around with things like that. Like, that's just my opinion. That's what I would do, you know, because Lisa Torres doesn't look like she went in. Lisa Torres doesn't look like she went into that detail, because that is a sick detail. What you're saying, Josie, yeah? That's real, and that is providing value, but at the same time, it's how much time is it taking away from us to do that, because we're having to create our own capture pages, we're going to have to host them, there's so much work that we're going to have to do, and then all these, just for each one kind of niche, to do that much work, for me, that's a lot of work, you know, and I'm just thinking, if Lisa Torres don't do it, then why should we?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
She don't do it, why should we?
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Go ahead and
I think it's a good idea. Like, not obviously, you know, I'm just whatever in it. Obviously, everyone you do what you do in it, and obviously, if you want to do that, then do that. Like, that's just seeing it. But for me, I ain't got nowhere near that time unless you outsourced it and let somebody else do that for you and let somebody else do your follow-up sequences and that. Like, that's cool, but that'd take too long, and I think that would sidetrack us. And I think that would just ultimately make us lose money even more and lose time.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know what I mean?
I think that
definitely go based off of what Lisa said, and you know, like how we're getting her follow-up emails. Let's just model what she did into our niches, like you said. So that's a good idea. Also, just to let you guys know, I posted a link right here on the group chat. If you guys can see it, I don't know if you guys have the software or the little tool. It's called Jing, and what it does is you're able to take pictures from your screen. You know what I mean? So instead of taking a really long time to make your pictures and put the wordings that Lisa was talking about on your phone, I was thinking you can just go like to PowerPoint or Microsoft Word, and then just take the picture, put the picture, and then at the bottom, just type the information, right? Like discover how CrossFit fans are making an additional $1,000 with this system. And then here's the thing: you take the little software Jing, and then you take a full picture of of the picture and the words, and then you post those up on your account. You know what I mean? So it's a really, really cool software. You guys can just start playing with it. But again, it's just so you can take pictures of your screen. I think it would help you guys.
I used the app. You know, the 405. I don't know if you guys did check it out.
Yeah. How is it? I haven't used it yet. Is it?
Yeah, it's a good app. It's got some good the writing and stuff like that looks pretty professional. You know what I mean? It's good quality.
It doesn't take too long to put all the wording and stuff on it.
No, it doesn't take too long. It's once you play with it and you start to learn how it all works, it's straightforward. It's not complicated to use or nothing like that. So go ahead and download that.
No, the thing is, yeah, like obviously I don't want to come across weird or anything like Josie. You know, like I'm not dissing what you're saying, innit?
We're all weird, man.
No, I'm just thinking, yeah, like I'm just thinking it because I stay consistent in it. So I'm saying, yeah, the same thing that I was saying the other day when I kind of put these things to the team. And I think we should just get these things set up. We should do everything that Lisa Torres says. We shouldn't do what we think we should do for now until we're getting the results that then we can start tweaking. I mean, we could even go harder than Lisa. Our conversion rates could be higher than Lisa's conversion rates. We could get more leads. We could get more sales than Lisa. But it doesn't make sense for us to kind of add our stuff in the beginning if we should follow what she's doing because she's getting the results and she's getting the results. So we should just emulate those results. And then later on, because what you've mentioned is very good. Like I would never put it down. Like what you've said is that's what I thought in the beginning. I'm thinking, you know what? To go harder and to correspond more and stay more congruent, you know, it wouldn't be a bad thing to actually kind of put things which were applicable to the niche market that I'm, you know, the sales funnel that I'm creating. So making a motivational sales funnel, then sending them to motivational videos inside of your follow-up sequence. That to me is an idea. Like that's a great idea, but at the same time, Lisa's not doing it and she's getting results. But it's not to say that because she's not doing it, it is crap. It's just to say that let's do what she does first. Let's get some results, and then let's get together and start tweaking. Because I no doubt that we can probably increase those conversions. We can probably get more leads just doing what we said. Because that's such
double the conversions and sales rate.
Exactly, because that's such a great idea. Do you know what I mean? And I don't want to come across weird.
Like niche specific, like that's just great. It's like this is awesome. You know, like Karen, you know, he's gonna talk about kickboxing. I personally love karate and I love martial arts. So eventually I'm gonna jump into that one. But you know, for me, the ones that I'm picking is motivational quotes, personal development, the Bible, motivational speakers, baseball. I'm big on baseball too. And then like guns, you know, like you know, just specific guns. I don't know. So those are the 6 that I want to start off with, and then eventually, you know, get into some other ones. I was thinking, I don't know, maybe like vacations or cars or stuff like that. It'll be more generic later on, but I like these first. What about you, Carlos? Which ones are you thinking about? Which niches are you trying to get into?
I like what you said earlier on Facebook, man, about follow your passions and stuff. So I think I want to just keep it personal, but I think I want some as well, because I remember Lisa Torres, she said that, you know, some of her niches that she don't even care about them. Like that, she doesn't care about them, but obviously she's not connected to them like, say, you are with guns and I am with kind of astral projection and Kieran is with kickboxing. But for me, it's like I definitely want astral projection on there because, you know, obviously I care about a lot of people. You know, I don't know if you guys know what astral projection is, but it's like where you leave your body in it. Now, yeah, basically, it's where you leave your body, like your consciousness leaves your body, and then it goes into a different type of consciousness, and then it's like a spiritual thing, innit? And so, you know, I know that a lot of people practicing spiritual things these days is they've got like bad things towards money.
One of them.
That's what I'm saying. And, yeah, and it's like they got bad things towards money and that. And I was just thinking, you know, I was just.
She's on, actually.
I am on. I'm just kind of like a little distracted because, but I'm paying attention.
That's good.
Yeah, just astral projection is definitely one, and I don't even know about my other niche markets yet. I haven't even decided, serious. But I know they're gonna be good. They're gonna be.
I know you like poetry and stuff.
Yeah,
Carlos,
I was thinking about that as well. Yeah.
Have you ever, thought about poetry? I don't know. I know you're big on poetry.
Well, I wrote a couple down in it. I wrote success. I want to focus on success, astral projection, love, poetry, and happiness. And because when you type in them on Icon Squared, you know the numbers are massive. You know, like love. You type in that, it's like there's loads of photos with hashtag love. Millions, bro,
Can you
like
imagine?
millions. So I'm thinking
you
like
imagine?
love, and then kind of.
I like happiness. I'm gonna take your happiness one. Wrote it down.
Broad day robbery, broad daylight robbery. Yeah.
I'm gonna put laughing or something like that. I don't know. I like to have fun.
Yeah, man.
But anyways, that's good. What about
Yeah.
you, Marita? You're on. Take a short little break and tell us what you're gonna do or what you're doing with Instagram. What your niches are.
Well, I have like my quotes. That's why I thought you were a copycat when like you said quotes.
No,
I do that. I do that all over Facebook. Huh?
You can't take motivational quotes. That's mine.
No, because I do that all over Facebook.
Yeah, well. Okay, what else?
I wanted to do cooking because
don't
that's
tell
my things. I wanted to do family. And then what else? I don't know. I forgot. Okay, I have them on the list somewhere, but I have like 3 of them set up: the cooking, inspirational quotes, and family set up. I have to set up the other ones yet. But yeah, like I look up on the icon of Square and then I put like hashtag believe, hashtag my creation, hashtag support, hashtag like there's a whole bunch of on there. The only thing is to get to like I guess keep posting so it gets views and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then what were the profile IDs that you were talking about, Karen? Like for me, did you say it was like baseball with profits, or I mean,
Yeah.
you said with profits, right?
Yeah, I put kickboxing. What was it? Kickboxing with profits. Yeah, that's what I put.
So kickboxing with profits or
Kickboxing underscore with underscore profits.
Okay. Or yeah, with profits, for profits,
And profits.
So with profits, for profits,
And profits.
What's the? Are you just gonna have like that, like and with, and kind of not stay focused on one?
No. It is. But remember, we want to use what Lisa was talking about, using the word profits.
Yeah.
Because once we like something, it's gonna be, let's say, like for me, it's gonna be baseball for profits or baseball with profits.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be catchy. It's like, what do you mean with profits?
Yeah, obviously once you get notified of that, yeah, come up anything with profits and money in it's gonna obviously.
Yeah, so it'll just be the and would just be like baseball and profits, or baseball with profits, or baseball for profits. So yeah. I think for is a good one, and is a good one, with is a good one depending on which one, because baseball with profits kind of doesn't make that much sense. But cooking with profits, cooking for profits is good. But yeah, I guess we just have to play around with it.
I was gonna say, guys, I can't even start right now. I got pick up my son. But, I was gonna say, yeah, just carry on and just keep me informed.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man, for sure. We'll just, I believe you could just come back to the link and it'll be live on Google. So yeah, let's see, what else?
It's already live on Google. People can watch it right now as we're recording it. It's a live stream.
Yeah! That's good.
I mean, just saying, kind of thing. It's a live stream.
I know. So what kind of, do you guys have any questions or what else do you guys want to discuss on this Instagram stuff?
I just wanted to, kind of check what it, yeah.
Okay, how about we plan? Blah 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 blah. What are you speaking Spanish, Marlon?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Get back to my roots.
Yo.
Now, I just wanted to talk about, like, obviously just some things. Are we basically using Jared's? Are we using the stuff that Kieran gave us as well, or are we just solely?
I checked it out. The weird marketing, the weird entrepreneurs. That's cool.
Oh yeah, that's good. No, I don't mean that though. I mean the actual. He's not even here, is he? He said, he sent he sent me another Instagram strategy that he bought, and he bought
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got it. I went back home this weekend with my mom and my little brothers and stuff. But I'm gonna check out that training today. How was it? Was it any different from Lisa's or?
Wow, just a little bit different. Obviously, the way he gets his profiles is different. But I asked Kieran about that later, and Kieran said that he didn't get the profiles that he was led to buy from the website. When it comes down to basically he uses a software called Follow Liker. That's his bot. He uses a software called Follow Liker. You pay $97, but with that you have to buy the proxies. So you have to buy the proxy. That's what I'm saying. It gets complicated, and I liked what Lisa Torres said because it was kind of simple. But at the same time, like he was coming with some nuggets and stuff like that, but I just didn't think the training delivered on its value. Do you know what I mean? I think the training that you got, I think that's a lot better, to be honest. But you can still use some things, obviously.
Yeah, I personally don't like to deal with proxies and all that stuff because I tried that and I was like, oh hell no, I hate this. It's too much techie stuff. I don't like it. Because you have to buy some things and put them in your software, and then your software has to work and codes, and I was like, I don't like this.
I ain't got time for that, man. I'm just kind of.
I tried that with SEO, and I got mad.
struggled a lot in it.
But that's the thing in it with the whole thing. Obviously, I haven't fully gone through it yet. I've got like another hour and got another hour and a half left on the training to go through. But to be honest, it is similar in what he's saying. But I found like Lisa Torres, she's actually. She's got a lot more value inside of it because she's telling us about follow-up sequences. She's telling us what to put in our pictures, like the bio. She's telling us she's showing us what to do with the pages.
She's doing, yeah.
Exactly, with the capture pages. She's telling us how to link them to our autoresponders and link them to our websites and stuff.
Yeah, I really like how she gave us the examples of how she's doing it. Like the capture page, that's the cool thing. Like for me, like baseball. I'm thinking of just putting as a capture page like a diamond, like a baseball stadium. And then on top, it would be like the wording. I think it'd be awesome.
That'd be sick.
Do that with anything, like the Bible and stuff. Like I could put a picture of the Bible, and then on the other side, it would be like the call to action.
Yeah. It would work.
It's so congruent because it all makes sense. It's like, okay, you're looking at my picture from baseball, and then you go to a capture page that's baseball, and then I talk about baseball. I was like, this is badass. Like everything is baseball, or everything is whatever we want.
So I like that. I like that idea, man, because that's what me and Kieran was kind of on about. Because I know that it's not like a lead magnet. You know how you go to like Ray Higdon's site and 29 sources where you can get leads from, and that's his lead magnet. But in a sense, it's like you're clicking onto the website now through Instagram, and then you go through on that website now, and then you're led to kind of, for instance, it's baseball again. You click on baseball with profits or baseball underscore profits. And you go in on this website, and there's a big, massive picture of somebody playing baseball or something like that. And it's like, you look at that and you'd be like, wow, it's sort of like a lead magnet in itself in a weird way, And I kind of like that.
Yeah, it's cool, man. Yeah, and it's just like, it's like our passion. Like, that's what we like. So, people are going to be like, I love baseball. Like, I want, what do you mean? Like, how do I do it? Or, like, people who cook or poets or love and all this stuff. I don't know. I like it. It's awesome.
I think it sounds really good. I loved it, man. I think the first time he showed me the training, I was like, wow. And when I went through it, I was like, this is really feasible. Like, this is workable. And, I was thinking, if we could just get this laid out and if we can just get it mapped out and stuff, I was thinking, like, yo, we can.
Let's go ahead and why don't we map out our follow-up emails?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Like, let's just keep it generic, but like you said, we could definitely move stuff around, like, change the different titles or the different stuff. Just make it make sense, but I think it would be good if we come up with our follow-up sequence. What do you guys think?
Wow, on the checklist, innit, it's day 7 we create the follow-up, but we can structure it, I suppose, innit? It wouldn't be a problem.
I mean, or what I was thinking is we can just bounce some ideas. Let's say for like follow-up 1, it would be more of an intro, right? Intro, like, to yourself, maybe like a 5-10 minute intro. You could do like a video or something, I don't know. And then you could talk a little bit about that specific. Well, I don't know, that's just how I'm gonna do it. I mean, you guys could do it like that.
What's Maritza saying? Are you on board with this Instagram stuff, Maritza?
Yes, I told you I'm doing cooking. I am doing what was it? Quotes and family.
Yeah, that's nice, man.
And I found all like the hashtags, and there's a lot, especially with the cooking. Cause that is my one true secret passion
Yeah,
that I love to do. So I am hoping that one kicks off really soon.
yeah, man. That sounds cool.
So I don't know, I just have to do the follow-up emails and stay consistent because I am exhausted right now. I am tired. I had a long weekend. Too long. But yeah.
It's Monday.
Huh?
It's Monday.
I know it's Monday, that's why. It's time to come back to reality.
Yeah. Okay. So do you guys just want to go ahead and actually instead go back and create your own, or see, because a lot of us were in like different stages and stuff. Some of us are
I
in day
know
one.
that's what I didn't want to see as well. You know, I all wanted like everyone to be at the same level, so it's like we all could kind of help each other. But
Yeah, that's true. That's kind of, I was like, well, I mean, because I'm gonna order my capture page, because I'm using this software ClickFunnels, but I don't know, it's acting weird. I need to figure out how to use it, or just go to Fiverr and pay somebody to make my capture page. And
will somebody do that? Yeah. Yeah, but
yeah.
you know one thing that I encountered though watching the training, yeah,
What's
is
up?
one thing that I encountered watching the training, yeah, is at the end, like near the end of the training, she said because she uses one domain in it for all of her niches. She uses one domain, and that domain is iwritemyownpaychecks.com, and then
Yeah.
/ whatever the niche is. And so what she's done, yeah, is she's obviously hosted that domain herself, and she's obviously what she's done on HostGator, she's installed Word. What's the word? What's that thing? WordPress. What's it called again? I forgot, man.
WordPress.
WordPress. She's installed WordPress in it on HostGator, and then on lead pages. There's just something about lead pages, what she's done, and then she's linked the lead pages to, I wrote notes on it. She's linked lead pages to something, and I just thought, because if you go on like iwritemyownpaychecks.com, it's actually a website, like it's her website, but it's just a word process website, and what she does is she links all of her niche markets to that kind of, to that
Yeah.
domain.
I don't really know how to do all that other, WordPress and all this other stuff. The way that I do it is I have somebody on Fiverr. I've been using her for a while. Sometimes she takes a little long on my capture pages, but it's okay. She makes my capture pages. I give her my hosting account, the details for my account, and then I tell her, I was like, hey, can you make this page live on this domain, and then / whatever. And then she goes in and she does it. So I was like, okay, cool. So for me, it's a lot easier just to be like, hey, you know what? I'll give you $5. Can you also host my domain and my account? And then just put, like, for me, I think the domain that I just bought, it was financialsuccesstraining.com. That's going to be my domain. And then it'll be like financialsuccesstraining.com / baseball or whatever, for our specific niches. And then that way, that's the only link that I'm going to use on each Instagram account, with the different subdomain. But I don't know. I don't like to. I don't know. I like to keep it simple too.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like all this weird. Oh, you got to do this. You got to do that. I'm like, ah.
Now, but once it's set up though, because I look at it like that, but I think once it's set up, then there's going to be no more stress. It's just going to be set up.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. So if it takes a while longer to do it, like, but if you can outsource it and get somebody else to do it, then yeah, it's fine. But the problem is as well, if she's creating your own capture pages, don't you want to kind of create them from you yourself? Like,
No, I do. I do create them though. No, I tell my lady on Fiverr how to make them. I'm like, hey, I want this background. I want this picture here. I want this box. I want this call to action, and this is what I want my capture page to say. So then she creates it. If there's something wrong with it, I tell her, hey, you know what? Can you move this or can you tweak this around? And then, whenever it's good, I'm like, okay, cool. Post it up and, make it live, and then it goes live. So, I mean, I'm the one that has to give her the content and the picture and the background or whatever I want. So, I mean, it's still
his
pretty cool.
creation. It's just he doesn't know how to make it online. He doesn't know how to make the website or the page, so he has her do it. That's basically what it is.
Lead pages is kind of easy though, you know.
Do you have to pay for that service?
Yeah, I think it's
How
like
much?
$10 a capture page.
Mm.
And there's another thing as well about paying for stuff. Are you gonna pay for that? Are you gonna pay for Instagram?
Yeah.
That's $10 though each account, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's expensive, you know, bro.
Well, like I said, I don't look at it as an expense. I look at it as an investment. So you have to change your thinking. It's like, okay, think of it like this. You have 5 accounts, right? That's gonna be $50 in 30
Yeah.
days, right? But how about if from those accounts, one of those accounts within the first month, you make an all-in sale? What is what is the expense that you spent? You spent $50. Let's say even to make a 15K or just $1,000 commission. Is that really an expense? I don't think so.
Nah, not if you put it like that. But you
I mean,
have to make money to spend money.
but like I said, for you, if you want, man, you can just start with like 2 or 3, and then work those really, really well.
Yeah, but that ain't gonna do anything for me, man. If you start off with 2 or 3 accounts, you know you're gonna see like 4 leads a day, like you know.
You got to start somewhere, buddy. Yeah, but like a good number, I think a good number would be 5. 5 I think would be a really good number. Work on 5 and then really work on getting them up and running. And like I said, man, if you have everything set up how Lisa taught us, dude, you could be making, and then the cool thing is you're going to be making money from iPass and then Empower Network, and commissions are just going to start to come in. And then it's going to be like, oh, $50 is nothing, because at the end of the month, I make $1,000 or $2,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So you have to look at it.
no, I'm not looking at it like a loser. Like obviously, I'm understanding it like that. You have to spend money to get money. Like ultimately, that's what this business is. But I'd never moan about the money I'm spending. I'm just kind of being, because at the end of the day, it's like iPass now is going to cost an extra $97 a month, and then it's going to be an extra $50 for lead for Instagram. And then the capture pages themselves, they're going to cost, like $10, like I said, each. And so, it's all of these different things, obviously, that I'm kind of taking into account in it. So I'm thinking if I can cut corners with my bot software, then yeah, because that is quite a lot of money. I mean, if you think $10 for 5 accounts, let's just say like 11, it's going to be a lot by the end of the year, then, It's going to be loads. It's going to be peas by the end of the year.
Yeah.
It's not even to say like I don't know. It's just because I don't understand why Instagram is so expensive compared to other bot softwares. I don't understand. Other bot softwares they cost.
I think it has to do with the automation, man. Because like she said, it's you turn it on and you're gonna be getting how she had in her CrossFit account. She had 3,500 followers. That's what the bot is doing. So every time you post a new picture, all of those followers are going to look at that. And here's the thing, eventually they're going to be like, okay, what are you talking about? You keep putting pictures of, CrossFit, and you keep telling us, that you can make money. How do you do that? So the more followers you have, that's what the bot is doing, you can say. And then, you're liking people's stuff. That's another thing, You go and you like somebody's stuff, they're going to look at that. Oh, you know what? This person liked my picture. What do you mean profits? What do you mean baseball profits? And then they'll go to your website and, hey, you know what? Maybe 1 out of 10 clicks on your link and becomes a lead. So I mean, it's just the way you look at it. That's how I see it. Because like you said, time is valuable. For me, I wouldn't want to be liking everybody's stuff throughout the day for 5 accounts, because that'll be a pain in the butt. But like I said, if that's kind of, I don't know, it's just something that I was thinking.
No, it makes perfect sense, man. Obviously, it automates the business a lot, but I'm just kind of thinking it's gonna get expensive because if you think like 21 accounts all at $10 each, that's $210, and then rising and rising and rising and rising.
You have to have 21 accounts right off the bat.
But to make money, you're gonna need to
4 or 5 accounts. Invest your time, kick those off, and then start off on new ones. Once those start generating money and revenue, then that's when you can afford to invest more So start off little and then think big. Don't think big and then little.
Yeah, because I think, Carlos, what you're doing is you're like, if I have 21 accounts, I'm going to be spending $220.
Because I'm no, I mean,
I'm spending way
get
more
where
than
you're at, where you're looking
$220.
at.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's say it's like $300, but you're like, but you don't, we're not going to start off with 21. I think for me, I think it'd be great if I have 20 accounts by the end of the year, but all of them are, bringing in leads and bringing in sales. If I make $10,000 a month by the end of the year, I would not mind paying $200 or $300 for everything that I invest or that I spend on every month, if that's how much money I'm bringing in. You always have to look at your costs. It's like, okay, if I invest $100 here and I'm able to make back 300, are you losing money? No, you're making money, right? You're making an additional $200 profit. So it's kind of just like, I think you're a little bit like, oh damn, it's a lot of money, but look at it like this.
I get what he's coming from. Like,
Yeah.
I've got no other money coming from anywhere else.
You might not
iPass
have
is
them.
going up $97. You know what I mean? iPass
Yeah.
is going up $97 now, and a month. That's a lot. Like, I'm not saying that it's not valuable, because I'm not complaining like that. I'm just saying it's like it was a lot already, and now it's just even more. And so it's like, I ain't got a problem when I make money. Do you know what I mean? But I'm not making money. I mean, not being negative or anything, because I believe in this.
For the pro, I don't think you have to get it right away. I think focus. Don't worry about iPass and the Pro, the $97 right now. Just focus on Instagram and whatever you're doing, and make that start working. And then maybe like next month, once you start seeing results, then you're gonna be able to, okay, cool, I get to get the Pro, so I can have a coach call my members or stuff like that.
I can't do that, because we're not just talking about like, there's overheads, there's expenses. Those expenses need to be dealt with now, and it's like I can't do things small. I have to do things kind of in a big way now, just to make sure that my overheads are covered, and so I can't do that kind of stuff. Yeah, I can't. Do you know what I mean? And
I get what you mean, man. But like I said, it's like, yeah, I know, and eventually, like I said, dude, I believe in you, and eventually you're gonna be able to get there. But you have to start small. You have to start with the little wins, like you say. So start off with the little wins. Start off with the little wins, and then you're gonna pick up momentum, and then you're gonna be like, oh, this is great. Maybe like the first month, you're gonna be able to cover everything that you've paid. Okay, that's fine. And then the second month, you make 500 profit. Great. And then the third month, you make 1,000 profit. You're like, perfect. Now I get to do this. I get to do that. And you get to start scaling up. But it's not like, think about it like this. For a little kid, right, when they're born, they have to start, crawling.
They gotta learn how to walk before they run.
Yeah. The little kid has to start crawling. The little kid has to learn how to stand up. He's going to fall on his butt a couple times. Then he has to start walking. After you start walking, then he can start running. And then eventually, he runs a mile in 6 minutes, right? But again, we have to start from the very beginning. You have to learn how to walk. You have to learn how to run. Then you could be a marathon runner. Kind of look at it like that. This is the same thing. Start small, and then eventually you're going to be a badass entrepreneur. You're going to have your $1 million ring. You're going to have all the stuff that you want. But it can't be like a shortcut to success. Like success there is no shortcuts. You have to go through all the stages. For me, like, you're like, yeah, Jose, you know a lot. I do, but I learned a lot. I struggled for 3 years, over 3 years, because I didn't have my mindset, right? So I needed to go through all the different stages of, where I'm at today. And if I could go back, I wouldn't change a thing, because I've learned so much. But again, that's just my advice, is just take it one step at a time. Start picking up that momentum from the very beginning, and then you're going to be able to, do big things, man. All right, come on. Don't get disappointed.
No, man.
All right.
Bro. Now, you know what? Lead me.
I'm on reading and your personal development and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, bro. Just because I talk about cost doesn't mean I'm negative. It just means I'm realistic, innit? Do you know what I mean? My mindset's all right. I'm not gonna quit, obviously. Why would they do that? That's stupid. Like,
yeah.
I'm about this life. I want this. Nah, I appreciate it. Yeah, nah, it's cool, innit? Obviously, I'm just kind of thinking out loud because I trust you guys in that, but it's just, Yeah, man. Yeah, you know, obviously gonna do this, innit? Obviously, and
I know you are, man. I got you. Like I said, you're gonna come to California one day. We're gonna go maybe with Maritza to the UK and you're gonna show us around, all that good stuff.
yeah, man.
I want to go to
Let me
France.
drive
That's
your
what I want to go.
Lamborghini.
Ah,
You're gonna
I
let me
want to go
drive
to
your
France.
Lamborghini?
yeah, bro. Of course, man. Well, what's Maritza saying?
I want to go to France, La Tour Eiffel.
France. France has never appealed to me, you know.
No, I just want to go because of the language. I understand somewhat of the language. I took 3 years in high school.
Comment allez-vous? That's all I
No.
know.
You don't even really know what it means.
How are you, isn't it? Or wait, is it?
Yeah.
Je m'appelle Jose. See, my name is Jose. Those are the only 2 sentences I know.
Très bien.
But it's a start.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right, guys. So we can go ahead and wrap it up if you guys like. You guys
Yeah,
have any
yeah.
questions or
That's cool, man.
Have you guys officially set up your accounts already?
Nah, I'm still on day one.
Yeah, I have 3 of them set up.
Yo.
Yeah, because I have my 3 set up, but I'm just like, there's days where I'm like, I need to post a picture, but I can't find a picture to post that I like. No, I mean not in a bad way, but like,
I don't know. It's just like you're just posting pictures, and it's not like, oh my god, I gotta
no, but the
love it.
caption, like, I feel like it has to be like, no, I post pictures, don't get me wrong, but like, the food, that makes me hungry.
Millions of
Huh?
There's millions of pictures. Just pick one.
No, I know.
Yo, listen, guys, yeah. Kieran's just asked me, yeah, if you guys know how to do follow-up campaigns on Get Response.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josie knows how to do it. Hello. Yeah, Josie knows how to do it.
If he's
Yo.
back, you can just jump on the Hangout again and ask him.
Can you show us how to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you make a video on it or something.
I'll make a video off of that, or if anything, I'll see if I'll jump on YouTube and I'll see if I could find somebody who makes them like in detail, and then I'll just shoot you guys a link.
Yeah, Josie's gonna sort it out.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
Did you finish your paper, Marita?
Yeah.
No, well, this is the preview of it.
All right, man. I'll let you go then. Just you know,
I
give
just
me a
have to
shout if you
send
need
him
me.
like a paragraph
All right, cool, man.
with some annotated biographies. I just don't want to do it.
All right, guys, man.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I got some work to do.
All right. Sounds good, guys. If you guys don't have any other questions, we're good to go. I'll send you guys that link or that video and stuff. Like I said, I'll record it, and if I find a really good one on YouTube, I'll just send you guys that one. All right, we have to outsource stuff.
Peace out, man. All right, cool, man.
All right, Carlos. See you later. See you later, Marita.
Bye,
Peace.
Potoyo.
Bye, guys. I'll see you guys next week, and we'll keep in touch through Facebook.
He didn't even let you finish saying what you needed to say.
All right. I'm gonna stop this.